What was life like growing up in Harrow? Because I was just, doing a little bit of research. I noticed, you grew up in Harrow, played a bit of football, a bit of basketball. Tell me about
Yeah.
tell me about your early years. How was it growing up in that part of London?
Do you know, Harrow is a place like that. No one's really come out of there and like made it big almost. Like you don't really hear any much stories about it. But hopefully I'm trying to pioneer that. But yeah, Harrow's it's a weird one. If you get distracted, you can definitely fall into the wrong place and the wrong path of life. Like there's like friends growing up that have gone left when I went right. But I was always quite smart in that sense. I always saw the bigger picture of life, and I thought I knew this wasn't it. I mean, this isn't the be all and end all. But a lot of people in Harrow, that's to them, that's the be all and end all, and they make certain life decisions. But me, I stayed focused, and I've always had good people around me, good friends. So yeah, man.
I was chatting to Chanel Dyer, who's obviously part of PFL as well. She's from London as well. We had that same conversation about, living in London. It's not easy. It's easy to fall in those wrong paths. Was there ever a chance that you could fall, go down that wrong side, wrong path with yourself personally?
Um, it's hard to say, man, but definitely if I didn't have the influence of my mother, like because she was an athlete herself, so she understands hard work and focus. So if I didn't have the influence of my mother, for sure, like definitely, everyone growing up in high school, like, you were if you were doing certain things, you were the respected one. Do you know what I mean? So it's easy to get just dragged in just because you crave respect or you crave, I don't know, a love you might have not been getting at home, some shit. You know what I mean? So I'm blessed to have my mum, really and truthfully, yeah.
That's interesting because I think last night there was that Anthony Joshua documentary, and he was talking about how he still lives with his mum, the influence that she has on his career. Can I ask about your mum? What you mentioned, she was an athlete. Which sport what did she compete in?
Oh, she was an 800-meter runner. She, I think she competed in Commonwealth Games like a couple way back. But yeah, I think she got a knee injury and that was it. She couldn't do it anymore. But in terms of like what she does for me is like she's she's always making sure I'm in line. She's never letting me do, even if it's, how do I say it? Like she don't she's not a yes woman, if that makes, like anything I do, she will challenge me and make sure there's like she says her perspective, and I might challenge it at first, but then I take it in, and usually she's right. Do you know what I mean? Like 9 times out of 10, that woman's right, and everything she says comes true. So I've done arguing with her, and I listen to her a lot. So yeah.